they always told me, you know, you don't look good with hair, with long hair. You need to cut off your hair and stuff.
For the longest time, I didn't like
laughing.
my ears. Like, I didn't like them at all.
I was literally starving myself because everybody was telling me, you know what, you've gained so much weight, you know, oh, girl, you're fat. I'm Stella.
And I'm Lean. This is
Young and Untamed. Hey, yo, beautiful people. For this episode, we're going to be talking about body image. What do you think about your body? What are the thoughts that you have about your personal body? And what other people perceive when they look at you? So today we are talking about body image, the negative body image, the positive negative image, and some of the comments that we get from our friends, you know, as we are growing up, as we associate with different kinds of people. Sometimes you might find yourself in a different kind of a way, negative or positive. So today we're going to be talking about body image. What is body image? How do you perceive yourself and how do you look at yourself?
And actually, there is a way that the world society has set like a standard of body, or if you do not have hips, if you don't have a big boom bum, you know, you're not like that pretty, or if you do not have particular way of eyes or lips, or, you know, a particular hairstyle, you're not that, you know, you're not accepted in the league of, you know, people that are really pretty or people that are out there. And I feel like that is a very bad way of approaching, because I feel like the youth out there, very many youths, by the way, are really being termed like they're inferior because they know, oh, like so and so is pretty because she has this and I don't have this. But I mean, you have so much that I do not have, and
that's
I have
like
so much that
comparing
you do not
yourself. That's
have.
like comparing yourself to somebody else, or like you think if let me give an example. Like if Lynn is small or beautiful the way she looks, you know, like I start comparing to herself, but you know, I'm plus size, you know, like I'm plus size but beautiful, you know. So in a way that we are all like beautiful in our own way, and we have to appreciate ourselves. So when we talk about body image today, we are going to look at like different things. Let's say there is also body shaming, you know. Sometimes it's from like the people around us, the men or the women. And so today we're going to be concentrating mainly on body image. So Lynn, how do you perceive body
actually,
image?
there is someone on TikTok, I won't say her name, but she posted a kind of video, and she was literally, it was her birthday, and she was at the beach, and you know, she was just showing herself and showing herself love. She had gone to Zanzibar that time, and people literally flooded her comment with body shaming comments, and they're like, you can't be 18, you look 35. I mean, because she is, you
like
know,
plus size, you mean?
plus size, because
know.
she's kind of
And
thick, and you know, and people were literally putting her out there of, you can't be like that, you can't be 18 and like that.
And I mean, why her on blast, like you know, like you're saying you're 18, but your body does not say the same thing.
That is how they say it. But I feel like the people that comment such things are people that are depressed, are people that do not know actually what it feels like, or actually they just want to put their vengeance out there on someone. Like,
you know what, like something that I always feel is that when people that are always negative, they always have something on the inside of them. They are trying to push out whatever they are feeling on the inside of them, so they want to impose it on you, you know, like they want to put it on us or anybody else. So like you said about that that young lady, I've also experienced like should I say like body shaming or something like that, you know, like I had friends, girls that I really thought were my friends, you know, and for like 2 years or 3 years, I would say, like they always told me, you know, you don't look good with hair, with long hair, you need to cut off your hair and stuff. I literally cut off my hair for like 3 years because of my friends and whatever they told me. So I thought to myself,
and they had hair, right?
They definitely had hair, and they were changing hair. They were in the salon all the time, and I didn't have like undone hair. It was like short hair, but I used to maintain it like every week. So I maintained my hair, but I felt like they kept me in a place where I was not supposed to be. So what happened is I grew my hair silently for 2 years without seeing my friends. I went to the salon. I did literally everything. So when they saw my pictures, they were like blown away, and everybody who saw me like, why didn't you grow hair like from before? So I feel like sometimes we look
there are
at
some kind of friends
ourselves.
that actually put you back.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they feel like, oh, if she has this and this, or if she has the power in her hands.
Yeah.
Because you know, sometimes your hair is your power, because it gives you confidence.
Definitely, it gives you confidence.
Yeah. So they're like, oh, if she has that kind of confidence, like she will literally be ahead of us. And I feel like those kind of friends, man, are toxic friends.
Definitely, yeah, very toxic friends, because you know,
Yeah.
I didn't, you know, when that happened, I started to realize other things. So I knew I was definitely dealing with the wrong people, you know. So basically, this body image thing, it's still bothering so many young people.
Yeah, it actually does. I remember, this is a very funny story. I remember in my primary, people really used to abuse my ears. Like, then guys that were sitting behind me would, like, you just feel someone do like this.
No, they like literally touch your ears.
Like, my ears are blocking them from seeing the blackboard, and I felt like I had, like, you know, elephant ears, like this kind of big ears you get.
Yeah.
And for the longest time, I didn't like
laughing.
my ears. Like, I didn't like them at all.
Oh my God.
And if anyone asked me what is one part of your body that you didn't like, I didn't like my ears. And you know, people, you know, when they used to take us for photos and they would put people papers behind here, and for me they would literally say, you cannot put on Lynn's ears. I'm like people really just body shame
They
me.
were like trying to they were just like trying to put you down in a
Yeah,
way, like in a joking way,
I
but
feel
it
like,
was actually affecting you.
Yeah.
You know? Like some things, when some people tell you things like, you know, you don't look good with hair, your ears are big,
Yeah.
your forehead. I've heard about foreheads, you know.
Have
I've
you
heard
just
about
spoken
foreheads.
about mine right
no,
now?
yours is beautiful. Like
Yeah, I love
seriously, it's
it,
a beautiful
actually.
forehead.
Yeah.
You know. So I've heard about different things, you know. Like, but the point is, sometimes it's like a joking matter. People are really joking, but the point is somebody's actually feeling down.
Yeah.
You know, you're dragging them down and you're ruining their self-confidence. You know, it's
Yeah.
body image. You know, when you have a very good body image, you're going to be confident in yourself. You
Of
show
course.
up, you know, you do the job, and you know, you're confident. You feel good about yourself. So
you
really,
actually have the morale to actually take care of your body,
Yeah,
when you feel like, because now
definitely.
when someone body shames you, you're like, oh, now why would I even go to the gym? Or like, some people take it in a negative way, and they
Yeah.
actually feel so down of, I should not even do this, or I am not going to eat, I'm going to starve myself so that I grow thin and, you know, be the perfect image that people want me to be. But it is in actual sense making you get a lot of ulcers,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of negative things and negative vibes in your head, because as you move on the streets, you actually feel like everyone is looking at you because of that, yet no one is actually looking at you.
You know what, talk about the starving yourself. You know, there was a time of my life that I was literally starving myself.
Are you for real?
I was literally starving myself because everybody was telling me, you know what, you've gained so much weight, you know, girl, you're fat, you're big, you're going to break your clothes, you're like seriously. And I started starving
for me.
Definitely, and I started starving myself. I wouldn't eat. I missed breakfast. I I would have like maybe like quarter of the lunch that I used to have, not like in a healthy way, because there is dieting, like in a healthy way, but it was so unhealthy because I literally got sick, and they told me to start taking care of myself. And this was because of the outside comments, like how people perceive me. You know, like every girl, you're so fat, my girl, oh, this and that. So I started like starving myself. I literally almost got in, like I almost got like how do they call it? It was not like ulcers, but it was something else that was before the other story of the ulcers. But it was a very bad thing. It was a bad impact on my life, you know. So I feel like.
Were you depressed in that time? Because I feel like that also causes depression.
No, actually, that time I was not even depressed, but I had a very low self-esteem.
Yeah,
I
in
didn't
a sense
feel
of
confident in myself.
Yeah, not feeling confident.
Yeah,
like you
I
feel
didn't.
like you are into yourself so much. You're like, oh, like if I do this, what will people think of me? You get like, I need to be perfect for the world.
Definitely,
and
not
yet
for
you are actually perfect the way you are.
Definitely.
I mean, people are actually looking for plus size models. People are actually looking for people with small eyes, or people with big eyes, people with big lips, people with small lips. Like, someone is actually particularly looking for a feature that you actually have, and someone is abusing it. You get?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so but I also feel like, you know, we have to be empowered as ourselves, you know, like we need to we need to feel confident in ourselves. We need to love ourselves, because even if everybody hates us or hates your body, you have to love yourself first. Once you love yourself, once you know what you're worth, you know what you're worthy of, you will not let other people come on you and give you decisions about your life. And I'm not talking about doctors, you know, when they tell you you're going to have this kind of, you're going to have a disease, you're going to have a complication or something. I'm not talking about that. But I'm saying the people that are like, they come on like they're joking, but they're actually affecting your life. You know, they impose whatever they feel on you. So I feel like we have to start loving ourselves, feeling good about ourselves. And also we are created in the image of God. You know what? We have to feel beautiful on the inside and outside, you know.
Reminds me of a quote that actually I read somewhere, when someone said that the only person stopping you from being what you're meant to be is you. Because this is the mindset that you put in your head, and you accept so much negative energy to just stick in you, and you accept the bad friends, or let me say they are good friends, but they're actually bringing it on in a bad kind of way. You get that it affects you. And if ever you feel affected in any way, that someone is bringing up a comment and you feel affected, man, block it.
Yeah, definitely. You don't have to let it enter.
Yes, you need to block, to create a boundary for you of, okay, and actually it starts with self-acceptance. You need to accept yourself the way you are, because, you know, this is how God created you. And the Bible says that we are fearfully and wonderfully made in His own image. Definitely. And that means that if your foot is big, man, me, I'm a okay, I have a big foot. It's not actually big, but I'm a size 41. But actually, people used to say, "Oh, you have a men's foot." What? But man, the moment that you start liking yourself, loving yourself, you know, selfishly accepting yourself and how you are,
that's powerful.
Yeah, you get to actually know that no one can body shame you, because you know, okay, I'm lean, I have tiny boobs, I have long legs, I have a long neck, I have beautiful arms, beautiful long arms, and this is who I am. I have this particular kind of voice, and this is who I am. Then if anyone comes and tells you, "Oh, Lynn, Munange, your voice sounds like a kid, you sound like a kid," you'll be like, yeah, that is who I am. That makes me unique.
Yeah,
you don't
definitely.
have that kiddish
separates
voice.
You from other people.
Yes, I tell you, you don't have that kiddish voice, because I'm unique because you don't have it.
I've always had comments of me like, you have a deep voice, you sound like a man, or things like this. But you know what, like you said, selfishly love yourself, selfishly accept yourself. That was really powerful, you know, like, accept yourself. It doesn't matter. Take what you have, how you feel you are, and use it to the best of your knowledge. If you have a big foot, big eye, small, huge, whatever, use that to impact the world. And love yourself.
Oh my God, you just reminded me.
Impact the world with what you have.
Yeah, you just reminded me of my best friend in high school. Shout out to you, Sheila. Actually, people used to say that she has a really deep voice, but I felt like that is what most attracted me to her. Wow. Like, she had a very nice voice for singing, like you could hear her from quite a distance and you will know, man, that chick is very powerful.
She was standing out.
Yeah, she was standing out, definitely. So I don't know what's
voice.
making you feel so low, yet you can actually stand out with the same thing that people are putting you down with.
Yeah, definitely.
And this is why we are here, because we go through it.
Of course,
and you know, we are here. I'm here with my ears and just putting earrings on them.
And they're looking beautiful.
They are.
You know, you're flying. And definitely I'm using my deep voice and whatever the world thinks to impact the world, you know. Like you said, we are impacting the world with what we have. The way we are created, we are loving ourselves. From today onwards, we are loving ourselves, we are impacting the world, and we are staying strong, definitely.
Definitely. So as we come to the closure of the show, of course, we told you this is a show that has so many things involved in it, and we are here to just make you accept yourself. Not make you, but inspire you to accept yourself the way you are, because you know that is you, and you actually have the power in your hands to change your destiny or to actually put it down. So what do you choose? I choose changing my destiny for the good. And this has been Young and Untamed with Lynn and
Stella.
And we are world changers, and I know that you are a world changer too.
And of course,
after all is done and said,
we are facing life
with courage.
Shine Country Resort Hotel, Located in the peaceful Chitiko, Chigo Road, 2 kilometers off Entebbe Road. Welcome to Shine Country Resort Hotel. Out on vacation, work, or just a private getaway? Shine Country Resort Hotel is just perfect. We have deluxe accommodation with free Wi-Fi, sauna and steam bath, gym, swimming pool and massage, a spacious conference hall, a restaurant with all cuisines, gardens for weddings and all sorts of events, a fireplace, a kids playground with large parking. We also offer outside catering and delivery. Come and experience impeccable hospitality and let us make your stay unforgettable. For more information, please call +256 392 000 850 or +256 779 956 116 or visit www.shinehotel.ug or email info@shinehotel.ug. Shine Country Resort Hotel. Shine comfortably.